Hey, so this is a response to Datadash's recent video on his picks for December. It's not financial advice, and beg you to do your own research and not listen to me. So, first of all, Dash, I agree with Nicholas on this one. I think that we're in a time of uncertainty for Bitcoin legacy, with the SegWit activated, and also versus Bitcoin Cash. And I think that, in my opinion, I'm a Bitcoin Cash fanboy, and I think that it's going to overtake Bitcoin Legacy to be the dominant cryptocurrency. I think that Dash will do very well out of this. Even if I'm wrong about Bitcoin Cash, it will still do very well. It's the safest coin right now. It's safer than Bitcoin, safer than Bitcoin Cash, safer than Litecoin, safer than the Monero, safer than way safer than Ripple. And so I think that it's a good pick. The only thing is that with a market cap of 3.5 billion, what's the upside potential? Maybe 2 times gains at most, 3 times gains in the medium term. So that's something to be aware of. But yeah, I like Dash, and I think it's good going forward. IOTA, I think there's too many concerns regarding the the fact that it's not open source. It's not blockchain. It's something called Tangle, and we can't really audit it because it's not open source. It's got potentially got backdoor entry. It's not something which is to be trusted, in my opinion. So I wouldn't invest in IOTA, although yeah, it could increase. One has to think about the dilution in the overall market of altcoins, and if you don't pick very wisely, I think you're going to end up, even in medium good projects, you're going to end up being diluted by everything else to the point where you don't really make any money. Substratum. I bought this. I bought it around about here, and so I'm pretty much even on my money right now, even on the Bitcoin. I don't believe in it long term because I think that EOS is going to kill the market for Substratum. When we're talking about Internet 3, I think that EOS is going to be Internet 3, and there's not going to be any competitors for it. One could even say that things like Sia Coin and MadeSafe and Filecoin are going to have problems too with EOS, with its IPFS integration. So I think EOS is going to kill a lot of products, and this is one of them. Maybe storage will be okay. The privacy-centered coin is going to do okay because it's going to have a privacy-centered thing which EOS isn't maybe going to cover. So, yeah. Modem and EVX I would class as the same. There are more of these Ethereum tokens that really, it's a toss-up whether they have market adoption. There'll be so much competition in this area, and I think we're probably getting ahead of ourselves because, in my opinion, there's going to first of all be a clash with government, which creates a completely sterile market for blockchain for a period before there's then adoption, and then the big players are going to create their own coins. So the chances of Modem being that coin which does the interface for transiting packages along a production line or sending them from coast to coast, maybe too much of a risk, in my opinion. The same with EVX is that this is going to be a huge industry, and in many ways I think there's a direct competitor to EVX, which is called ZEPH, and ZEPH's priced better, in my opinion. $25 million market cap with 7 millions for the founding team to utilize in ways they want to use. I would say that ZEPH is a better bet, because although if you look at this market cap of 1.6 million for ZEPH, it's probably closer to 18-20 million in total, because these coins are being held up. But they're being held up in a way which is going to incentivize the businesses and the customers to use it in reward schemes. So this is a lower market cap, and it's also working on a better platform for implementation. To implement what EVX wants to do on Ethereum, difficult. To implement what Zephyr wants to do in BitShares, easy as pie because it's already been done. It's actually, Zephyr is almost, you know, a month away from being able to implement it on BitShares. So for me, Zephyr is a much better buy than EVX. Just lastly, my coins, I'm accumulating EOS, Salt, Blocknet and Zephyr, and I'm also own some Nexus, some Solaris and some BitShares, and I'm looking to sell them at a profit and put them into the ones that I'm accumulating and hodling. I've got some short-term flips, Bitcoin Cash. I've got a lot of that right now. I'm planning to swing trade it between Bitcoin Dash, Bitcoin Cash. And then I own some of the rest there that I'm just trying to flip for a profit in Bitcoin valuation. That's all. It's not financial advice, and yep, I wish you all the best. Take care.